One of the main reasons why I like Grammarly is because it seriously saves so much time and helps me to work a lot more efficiently when I'm typing things out. Grammarly also allows you to save so much time when you're proofreading and trying to meet that word count on all your assignments. I know I had to do that on my lab reports last semester, and that was so painful. And if I had known that Grammarly could have just done this with their clarity suggestions with Grammarly Premium, then I could have saved so much more time. And basically the clarity suggestions just remove the redundant and just unnecessary words. Grammarly is a digital writing assistant that is so easy to integrate into your guys' lives. Grammarly has two versions, a free version with some basic spelling and grammar suggestions, but upgrading to advanced features that will really like skyrocket your writing skills. Also, Grammarly Premium's plagiarism detector checks your work with the 16 billion other web pages out there. So if you want
Entertainment.
Okay, let me test the audio real quick. I need to like test the audio because I can't hear myself. That is not it. That is not it. This audio is some reason. Okay. Testing, testing. Okay, so let's try this. Okay, testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. The audio sounds like ass. I'm gonna keep playing the music though. Keep playing the music.
entertainment. Entertainment.
Seth got the waves.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Wow. Okay, let's test the thing. See. Maybe I would need to like add it. That's it. Sounds like. Okay, okay. I can't. Audio sounds weird. My audio sounds weird, and I don't know why. Okay. So what's good, yo? Is there like any way I can fix the audio? Like, do I have it on the? Yo. Hold up. Yo. Okay. I think I see the issue here. Studio. Okay. Yo. 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 What's good? What's good? Okay, so this is where I think it's going. This is where I think it's going. I'm not sure. How do I delete this? I want to get rid of this. Yes, remove game caption. Okay, so maybe it's audio output. Maybe it's the audio output. Because I thought that Because I think it's maybe like coming from. I thought it was the input, but maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I think it's the input. The input is set for the headphones. The same for my yo, yo. Okay. Oh, okay. Both of them do the same exact thing. I think it. That's why I think it's the thing. Okay. Yo. Okay, so let me adjust. Maybe it's like I need to create my own. Because some reason it won't. It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad. What's my mic and aux? That's turn up this mute output. Okay, okay. Yo. Okay, so now I can hear myself. And it still sounds trash. Why is it only connecting to the the computer instead of like my actual headset? What's up with this? Yo, yo, yo. Okay, I think I can solve this with a little switcheroo. When, if not, it sounds exactly the same. Anyways, guess I'm just gonna have to like stay close to it or something. Cause like, bro, it looks like this has another part for my life. I don't think it does. Let me try something. I think I might have enough to handle this. Nope, it didn't stretch across. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to just do it this way. Okay, so what up? 15 minutes of my life completely wasted for a field of time. I feel so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, so it's the project out. Whoa, that's freaky. That's fake. So don't fuck my brother. I'm just letting it slide. Feel me? Okay, so for the first video that we're watching today, let's watch this story time. I can hear myself, so it's kind of hard.
Spot Night Clee of the Knights of Favonius reporting for duty. There's some more, but
What's good, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today's story time is a kind of a part 2 to a story time I just told recently. I'm gonna link that video, first link in the description, as well as all the other TikTok girl videos, so you can get a sense of what I'm talking about here. But there's a new TikTok girl. There's a second one now. It's like the real TikTok girl promoted this one to start doing everything for her. It's like she hired an assistant or something. Like, it's just insane. So yeah, today's story time is about that new TikTok girl. I hope you enjoy this story time. Leave a like on the video if you do. And let's jump right into this. So today's story time all takes place yesterday. It all started off as a normal night. I had just gotten done streaming on Twitch. By the way, go follow me on Twitch. I'll leave that in the description. I've been streaming a lot recently. Anyway, this is not the time for plugging. I'll shut up now. I just got done streaming on Twitch, right? And I was just enjoying my night. I was watching some Netflix, just relaxing. And then all of a sudden my phone starts ringing after I get off stream, and it's a restricted phone number. Now, I've learned my lesson about restricted phone calls. Every time I answer one of those, it's either someone messing with me, someone threatening me, some telemarketer trying to sell me some state-of-the-art toaster. You know, I don't fucking know. Like, those calls are just ridiculous. So I stopped answering them. So, of course, I send it straight to voicemail and go back to just chilling in my room. And then my friend calls me up. Let's just call his friend Kyle. Kyle calls me up, and he's like, yo, man, I'm starving. You want to come get food with me? And it's like he read my mind because I was fucking hungry. So I was like, yeah, man, for sure. So about 15 minutes later, my friend pulls up to my house. He's in the driveway. I get my stuff that I need, my wallet, my phone. I walk downstairs. I walk out my front door. And I notice that there's a car parked on the side of the street with their lights off. And the street that I live on, there really isn't much room for people to just park in the street. So it was really unlikely to just have someone parked there. So I thought that was kind of weird, but I didn't dwell on it. I just jumped in my friend's car and we drove off. And as we're driving out of my neighborhood, I realize a car is following us out. Now, I live in a pretty big neighborhood. There's a lot of people that live around me. So, you know, it's not unheard of to have someone leaving the same time you are. I mean, that happens almost daily where I live. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh, okay, like someone's leaving at the same time we are. So anyway, we turn right out of my neighborhood and start going towards this fast food place to get some burgers. And I realize that that same car is still behind us. And as I'm looking at it through the mirror, I'm like, wait a minute. Is that the same car that I just saw parked on my neighborhood road? Like, it looked exactly like that same car that was... He's like, what? I was like, yeah, dude, like, it was parked on the side of the road when I walked out with its lights off, and now that we're driving, it's following us. Like, that's just so weird. He's like, how long were they parked outside your house for? I was like, I don't know, I just saw them when I left, when you were picking me up. He's like, shit, okay, hold on. So my friend starts going down all these random roads just to see if this car is following us, and we lost it within 2 turns. Like, he turned once, sped up, turned again really fast before the car could see where we were going, and we lost them. He was not having that shit. He lost them quick as hell. So I was relieved. I'm like, okay, we lost the car. Good. But I was also kind of anxious because we didn't really take enough turns to see if it was following us. Like, my friend sped up so fast and lost that shit so fast that we didn't even get to see if it was actually following us or not. So I was worried that I was going to go back home and it would just be there again. Leave. So my friend says goodbye. I say goodbye to him. He leaves. And I go upstairs and I hop on my computer and start playing some video games. And then while I'm playing, I decide, hey, you know what? I haven't checked my email in a while. I'm going to jump off this game and check my emails because your boy's been kind of unresponsible and hasn't checked them in a couple days. So I open up my business email and I see an email from like 3 hours ago at the top of the list. And the weird thing about it is it didn't have a subject. It just said no subject, and it was from like a really random name. So I opened up this email, and the only thing in it, the only thing in this email whatsoever was a photo. It was just a photo attached with no words, nothing else but a photo. And you guys know of the front of my house. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, who could this be? What do they want? Like, who is this? So I immediately respond to the email, and I'm like, who are you? And they respond almost instantly saying, hey, Austin, I'll tell you. Give me a phone call. And they attach a phone number. So I call this number up, and when they answer, they don't say hello, they don't say anything. They just picked up the phone and just stayed silent. Like, literally all I heard was the ringing of the phone stop. So when they answer the phone, I go, hello, like, are you there? And I hear a girl's voice go, yeah, it's me, what's up? I was like, it's who? Like, who are you? TikTok girl's name, and then goes, yeah, remember me? I'm her friend. And I'm like, oh, you're TikTok girl number 2. Of course I remember you. And she goes, yeah, I don't like that fucking name. I don't like those fucking videos you made about me. So I decided to show up to your house today. You like that picture I sent you? I was like, you are a stalker. A grade A fucking stalker. And she goes, yeah, call me what you will, but either way, I got your attention. I was like, yeah, that's true. You definitely got my attention. She goes, okay, so here's what we're going to do. You're going to delete those videos. You're going to stop talking about me and my friend, and I won't bother you anymore. Deal? And I'm like, wait a second. How'd you get my phone number? Like, what? And she's like, don't worry about it. I got it from a mutual friend. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, great. Now I have this girl to worry about and some mutual friend that's apparently snitching on me and giving away all my personal info. So I just tell her, I'm like, listen, I'm not deleting any videos because I did nothing wrong. You're the one doing something wrong. You're stalking me. You're threatening me. You're being weird. So stop stalking me. How about that? And I won't call the police. And she goes, the police won't do anything. I have police in my family. They know me. I was like, okay, let's put that to the test. Come back to my house so I can call the cops on you. And she goes, nope, not tonight, honey, but I'll be back soon. I'm like, trust me, you won't come back. Unless you want to ride home in the back of a cop car, like, you won't come back here. And she goes, oh, you're underestimating me. I was like, whatever, and I hang up on her, because I wasn't dealing with that shit anymore. So a couple hours go by, and she doesn't come back. I don't hear anything from her. No more emails, no more calls, nothing. But I do have her phone number now, because she gave it to me on that email. So I decided to start doing some research, because I have no info on this girl whatsoever, or like who she is. So I look up her phone number on a phone book website in the local area, and I find out her name, like her full name, and this page also shows her address and what area she lives in, and she lived like 15 minutes away from me, so she was close by. But I was relieved to have some info, because now if she tries anything else, I can just, call the cops to her house. So anyway, it doesn't end there, okay? The next day comes along, today technically, I wake up, and I have an email from her. And it says, hey, Austin, just so you know, if you don't delete those videos by the end of today, I'll be back. And now we're here, and I'm making another one. So I hope what she's saying is not true, but who knows? You might get a part 2 to this story. I don't know. Either way, guys, now we're here. Nothing else has really happened, but I will keep you guys updated. But yeah, guys, I thought you would enjoy this recent story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all later. Peace.
This is how fast YouTube is with Brave. There's no pre-roll ads. And here's how you can see how much time you save with Brave.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy. It's your friendly neighborhood large fry from Mickey D's. I need y'all to do me a favor and go over and follow my Instagram, because not all of my notifications on YouTube go out whenever I upload. Like, how y'all watch a upload every week and is not following me on Instagram to stay updated when I post? Some people be days late to an upload because they didn't get the notification the day it was uploaded. So that's why I wanted y'all to go over and follow me on Instagram. At the time of this recording, we're about to reach 400,000 subscribers. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hokage out. Y'all ever heard of a pick-me person? It's basically like a person who begs for the attention, acceptance, or approval of somebody. Now, I don't know about you, but I found out real quick how annoying this type of person can be a good minute ago. I remember this one day back in sophomore year of college. I was leaving the gym on my Hot Boy Summer type beat, you know what I'm saying? Showing off my bulging muscles that I would have had if, I just worked a little harder. I get back to my dorm room, and my friend Jerry, that was in my circle, but not completely in my circle, he hits me up and is like, yo, me and some other homies finna be chilling at Facilities 2 tonight. If you ain't got nothing else to do, slide, fam. And of course, I accept, because 1, he's one of the homies I actually enjoy being around, and 2, every night back then, you would usually find me at certain spots on campus anyway, doing God knows what, living that campus life. One night, you might find me in the main building, 2nd floor with my core group, high off of life. Another night, you might find me in one of my friends' dorms, high off of life, chilling, doing God knows what. Then another night, you might find me outside at events or in the game room with my core group, high off of life, doing God knows what. I was all over the place making memories, bruh. I loved every second of it, too. My campus life was literally a movie. Later that night, I pull up to Facilities 2, which was one of the high-class co-ed dorm buildings on campus. Now, this place was like paradise compared to the dorms I stayed at, which was basically the Trap. Literally. Both of the dorms I stayed in my first 2 years, nicknames were the Trap. I learned the hard way why it was given that name the minute I got to college. Now, usually when I'd hang out with Jerry in Facilities 2, he'd always have like 2 other friends with him that I really didn't care if they were there or not. But this time, it was different because I looked through the glass and I saw that he brought a girl with him, and not just any girl. A girl that I personally knew and had some conversations with before, but could tell off the dribble by the way she acted that she was fighting some very heavy internal demons, I might say. I mean, it wasn't nothing I couldn't handle. Like, I didn't have no problem with her yet. We're gonna call her Gwen. I get inside and knew off the dribble there was a disturbance in the force. Something was very off about this picture because the way she reacted to everything was not normal, my guy. She was viciously trying to seek the attention of every guy walking through that room. And I do mean every guy walking through that room, thus becoming a pick-me girl. As soon as she see me, she Millie rock over my way and get all up in my personal space, bro. Like I ain't get no room to breathe. And she greeted me, but like in a very psychotic way. Like shorty was acting strange, very much lunatic behavior. Like there was something real loony about this tune. Whole time in my head, I'm thinking like, bro, this girl gotta be off a perk. And I was about to blow. But, however, I'm a person that chooses peace over chaos unless provoked, so I decided to back her up out of be nice to her and just tried to have a regular conversation. Cause it's clear internally she was going through it, you know? Which was a bad idea because that gave her exactly what she wanted. This created a misconception in her mind about my motives. See, ain't nothing wrong with being nice to somebody and just having a
You got an understanding where my audio is. My audio is it's not the image that I want to see. I need to see 25 of me on screen. Okay. In the driving in a car. Destination drug dealer car. Past night, I went to Charles. We have to turn back. It's a good line now. I don't know what I used to. We're driving in a car.
Regular conversation with him, but trying to have a regular conversation with a borderline psychopath that clearly has different intentions with you is pretty much mental suicide. That's like trying to have a regular Koga from My Hero. It ain't gonna end well, especially if she likes you. So after putting me through mental gymnastics, she started hitting me with all these random questions, and I ain't even gonna drag this out. I'm gonna keep it short. Let me tell y'all how weird this conversation got. She was asking me how she could get basketball players to like her and that she's used to guys coming up to her first. It definitely don't look like it, and that it hasn't been happening lately, so she's trying to shoot her shot first this time, but she doesn't know if they find her attractive. So I say to her, look, if you're trying to take the first approach route, then you won't know until you shoot your shot and figure out yourself. You can't expect a hit if you don't swing. I don't know about anybody else, but if I find somebody attractive, I'm gonna show it through my actions. That was my nickname back in college. Do you find me attractive? Nani? Now, I don't know about my boy Jerry, but in my eyes, Gwen was a 55 overall Hall of Fame plate cleaner with no badges. Her and Big Mom from One Piece had a little something in common, and I'll be the first person to tell you I was not attracted to Shorty in any type of way. Never will be. I came, I saw, I did not want to conquer. What I really wanted to say, I'm glad I didn't, because I had a very fly mouth back then, and still do. I'm working on it, but I could switch from nice to menace to society timing and be cutthroat whenever I felt like it. But however, I decided to just choose the calm, honestly nice, not brutally honest, but calm, honestly nice route, because I remember what my dad told my mom once. On the other side of what you say is another human being. So I just let her off with a light. You not ugly, but I just don't find you attractive. Shorty gets angered, big fella. Like, what you getting mad for? Plenty of females have told me the exact same thing. I ain't obligated to like you. From the way you was acting, I could tell you were scared of rejection already, but I ain't realized it was this bad. Every emotion after that towards me from her was very petty and malicious. She was doing everything in her power to make me feel like straight dog water, but everything she threw at me, I countered trying, but whole time I was just like, okay. So I walk off to one of the couches and tried my best to ignore her and just kick it with the homies because she was getting on my last nerve. 3 minutes later, this girl I knew that was always in the game room, we're gonna rename her Drea, walks in the lobby looking stressed, but not stressed. She immediately looks in my direction, walks over to me, pulls me to the side, says to me in the most stressed but not stressed, seductive looking face, she needs to talk to me about a problem in private over by the stairway, which is the same place that leads to the dorm room she lived in. So at first I'm thinking like, a problem? Oh, rad. I might be able to fix it. Then I remembered, never mind. Ain't nothing finna happen. She actually does look stressed out about something. But that don't mean I can't be the reliever, you know what I'm saying? It's my hand, and we walk over to the stairway. And as soon as we get to the door, wait!
Check it out.
Gwen was going ham trying to get my attention. She would not stop running her mouth. Her energy was through the roof. Like, let me be great, woman. She done already made up in her mind what she thought was about to happen between me and Drea, and she might have been right. But I don't even know the end of this story yet either. She was messing up my possible happy ending, therapy session. I was trying to give her signals like, yo, get you cock-blocking me, leave, little thot. It got so chaotic to the point where I could just see the disgust in Drea's eyes. Like, we was looking at each other like, this girl need more than help. Off the rip, Drea was not having it and was like, you know what, Mello? Go on ahead. It must be very important. We'll talk later. I'll see you in the game room.